Hey everybody, it's FemTrooper, and today I'm doing yet another video response, actually. This time it's kind of a video response, I guess, to two people. So MrNorwegianNOOB is actually doing sort of a chain video response, not contest, but just basically he wants to see how many people actually get involved in this. And basically what it is talk about a gem in your collection. So he passed it, the first person he passed it to was dustinkreis. And dustinkreis has passed it on to me, and I will pass it on to another person who I will say at the end, even though it's already in the about section. But anyway, so if you guys watch my videos, you pretty much know that I love a certain game, and it's Earthbound. Not really surprising. I do own it in full. I don't just have the cartridge. I even have the game book, or the manual that came with it, which is actually a player's guide, which is pretty sweet. It's actually great. It's great to just read through it, even if you're not playing the game. It's just so cool. Anyway, so the reason I chose this is I don't have tons of rare games in my collection. Not a lot of things. Not everything has to be, a gem doesn't have to be rare, but it's just something that people don't necessarily know as much about. And a lot of games I have are pretty standard stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that's, I don't know, pretty cool that I have in my collection. Like, I have Super Mario RPG. That's really cool. Actually, recently I just picked up, well, it was like November or something, but I got Secret of Evermore for the Super Nintendo. But I actually haven't started that yet. So there's a couple games in my collection where it's like, they're pretty cool, but I haven't actually gotten to them. Like Xenoblade Chronicles, for instance. So I can't talk about anything that I've actually never played, so that would be weird. So Earthbound is amazing. It's my favorite game. It's one of the best games, in my opinion, as far as creativity and playability. It's just super fun. And the other reason I like it is it's an RPG that can basically grab anybody. Anybody can like it. It is an RPG set in a modern day setting, and people who don't like RPGs will like this game. And I think that's what's really cool to me. There's not a lot of modern day setting RPGs. So I feel kind of, it's sad because I really wish they'd make more. I was looking up yesterday other games I can try and get into. I really want to check out Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 4. So I really want to check that out because it's kind of in a modern day setting with some kind of, you know, with monsters and stuff, which is fine. But Earthbound is completely different. So I do have a video on my channel dedicated to the entire thing. So I'm not going to basically go on and on about it. But what I do want to say is that the reason I think I like it so much is because it does capture, well, it was the first RPG I ever played, so already there's some bias. But it does capture this sense of, I don't know, innocence and childhood that I love so much. It's a really cool game, super creative. And another reason I like it is it's not an RPG set in that medieval kind of Lord of the Rings setting or steampunk setting or a half-half thing. A lot of RPGs are like, they take elements from sort of like the Middle Ages, but add stuff from like the future, which is totally cool, and Final Fantasy does that, and I like it, but this is completely different. So for starters, your kids, I find that not every game is like that. You're usually like either in your 20s or you're a teenager, so you're pretty much kids in this game. Your weapons are everyday items like a frying pan, a baseball bat. That's pretty cool. A lot of real life sort of historic things are in this, like the pyramids are in it and Stonehenge and stuff. You basically go around the world and you have to save it from this alien that's kind of invaded the Earth. And it's just different, that's all. Everything from the way you attack to, there's weird quirky humor in this game that's, you know, it's rare. You don't see a lot of games like this. It's just, I don't know, there's something really cool. It's from '95. And the other thing about it is it's a super rare game. You cannot find this. I mean, it's not ridiculous. You can find it, but you're going to be paying a lot of money for it, which really makes me upset because it's so good and I wish everyone had a chance to play it. So I find that irritating. I really wish that Nintendo would release it, which there were all these rumors a couple months ago about how they were going to re-release it on the Virtual Console or potentially do like a port to 3DS or whatever. But so far, not really any news except for in Japan it's going to be on the Wii U Virtual Console, which is great, but how about have it here in North America and in Europe? So that's a little disappointing because I feel like it didn't do that well in North America, but it's built up such a cult following that I feel like it would do so well now, especially for people who like RPGs. If you like the old school sort of the 2D sprite look in a game, you'll like fall in love with this game. Everything is cool, from like the way you increase your health. You eat like a cheeseburger. So really cool concept. I've never seen it before. And another thing I want to talk about is the music in this game is phenomenal. One of the best I've ever heard in a game. And it's not like for example, like I'm almost done with Ni no Kuni, but it uses a full orchestrated score. It sounds amazing. It's really great. But this game is just memorable. Like, there's music in here you do not forget, and it's just fantastic. It's an amazing game, and I have a video. It's 40 minutes if you want to check it out, and I really go into depth how I found the game, why I like the game, blah blah. But again, this isn't that kind of a video, so I just want to introduce it. This is the kind of game where any way you can get a hold of this, please play it. It's so good, and if they do release it on the virtual console, it's a must like pick up. It was $50 on the virtual console. It's worth it. So I really hope in the future they do that, because there's a lot of people that want to get into this game that can't, and I feel like that's unfair. But it is a gem in my collection, so I had to talk about it. And what's really cool is actually my boyfriend just started playing this game, and I'm really stoked because he's recently just gone to RPGs, like JRPGs as well. So really, really excited that he's playing it now. That's really fun, especially all the music, and I can talk to him about it. So yeah, this is my pick. There's one other thing I want to talk about, just because this is really hard to get a hold of. So I'm not saying don't get it, but it's really expensive. Like, I'm not talking about like it's an $80 game. It's in the couple of hundreds range if you want, especially if you want to get it in box. So I will mention a game I have in my collection that I actually just picked up, and I just started playing it, but I could already tell that it is a really cool game. So I'm just going to basically just do a couple minutes here. It's called 3D Dot Game Heroes, and pick this up. This is really cool. I just started it, and it is a really cool game. I may not really go into it in depth as far as playing it, because there's other games I really have on my list that I want to play, like Xenoblade Chronicles. But as far as like a really cool game, this game is really neat. It's basically just like A Link to the Past, and it looks like, I guess if you guys can just Google it, but I mean, you can tell by the characters on here, it's like a 3D pixelated world, really different. The music in it is so similar. It's basically just kind of like a copy of The Legend of Zelda, but not completely. So it seems like the kind of game that's going to be super fun, and it seems a little quirky. It's by Atlas. So I guess as far as something that maybe not everyone talks about, like Mario or something, this is maybe another gem that I have in my collection that I'm really stoked to own. And it's a PS3 exclusive as well, so really cool. It looks amazing. So I love games that they're not the stereotypical, like, oh, those graphics are so good. I don't know, like the new Grand Theft Auto game that's coming out, it looks amazing. Or like Halo looks amazing, Halo 4. There's a lot of games that you're like, wow, that game looks brilliant. But games like this don't ever really get recognized, even though for what it is, it looks amazing. Like, basically their goal was to make it look like 3D pixels, and they completely succeeded. So in my opinion, it's like amazing graphics. So I really, like, check this out. It's not very expensive. I got it on eBay for like $18. So, and I've heard people have found it for cheaper. So definitely pick this up if you have a PlayStation 3, because it's a really cool game. So I don't really have much else to say, but I feel like it's kind of a gem because it's something not everyone talks about. And, you know, if somebody else picks this up and enjoys it, why not? And lastly, Earthbound, of course. You know, if you pick this up, go garage sale hunting. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has it in a garage sale and they're like selling it for $5 because they don't know, they're just clearing out their son's old games or something. You never know. You may find it, and if you find it, buy it to own it. Don't buy it to sell it. It's just an amazing game. Lastly, I have to nominate somebody to do this next to keep the chain going, because MrNorwegianNOOB wants to see how long this is going to get. And I've been meaning to do this video, so let's try and get somebody else on board and make the, I guess, third response, I guess, whatever. Anyway, so I nominate Doomwaves, and I'm excited to see what you say for your your gem in your collection. Really looking forward to it. I'm really also looking forward to seeing how many people we can get to participate in this, because it's a really cool idea. So that's pretty much it that I have to say. Check out my video if you're really wanting to check out Earthbound. Check out my Earthbound video, because I do go into more depth and I talk about basically more about the game. So if you're really interested, check that out. But Earthbound is my gem, not like 100%, and then 3D Dot Game Heroes is something else I thought, hey, why not? It's really cool. So, and I just got into it, and I think it's kind of a unique title. So that's pretty much it. I look forward to seeing what Doomwaves has to say for his gem in his collection, and thank you to dustinkreis for nominating me, and thanks to MrNorwegianNOOB for doing this. This is a really cool idea. A lot of neat ideas from YouTubers lately, and I will put all the links to these people in the About section, so don't worry about that. You can check out their channels, and definitely check out their channels. But that's all I have to say. We'll see you guys next time.